Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are going to go ahead and go to the next place we got in here, and pretty much we're finished. So I was going to do some cleanup operation, but like I explained in my other videos that I got caught up in a way of having to do my Christmas shopping. As it so happens, yes, I have to Christmas shop on top of putting game time in, so I had to kind of focus on the Christmas shopping piece. Still got a few more things to get, not too much. But after I get that finished, I'm going to be back to doing more of this. I don't like shopping the crowds and everything like that. I go and try and get it done as quick as possible. This is the button to get in that area, and I'm just going to seal it off. I don't think, oh shoot, I sealed off freaking Doll in there. I don't think anybody else will come and open this button, because usually the NPCs only do certain things, so I think we're safe to just call it secure. I don't have any reward that would be permanent, because even if I put an explosive rune on it or something, it would only probably kill somebody and then it would be gone, or as soon as I did another one somewhere else, it would disappear. So all I can pretty much do is just close it into its own kind of lock space and leave it at that. Without the quest being available, all the other factors should be gone. So, but it's very what's called related. But we are going to do one that takes a little bit more in depth. It actually involves a series of actually 4 actual quest kind of activities. They're not all that long. It's just I do got to power through them. So the one that we're going to do is Forbidden Legend, and the reason we're going to do it because it does have some kind of significant kind of factors dealing with the Mage Guild. Now the Mage Guild, when I look at the quests from Skyrim, some quests are more important than others in my mind. The one at the Mage Guild I think is severely important because it involves like the orb and the possibility of the world exploding, basically, if we don't get a control on it or take care of it. And I think it's just one of those quests that's actually it's kind of good to get done. But we are up and out, so let's go dump this stuff at my house. I do have a house now, even though it's a little bitty house. It is a little bitty house. And it's telling me to go over there, which is, you got basically 2, actually no, it's actually 5 things you got to go through, 5 like dungeons, areas. But we're going to go and try and do this as quick as possible, because they're not super complex. It's just a matter of getting through them. But one does involve joining the Mage Guild, which I've already technically done. Mostly the heaviest thing I'm carrying really is this armor. So we're going to dump these vigilant armors in here. I actually should go to wearing them, but I am not. A rueful axe I cannot put down. I know I'm still carrying blade stuff, but there is no shield. I need to break some stuff too. Okay. I don't have anything I need to put into these things. Since they're vigilant, they don't need to go into they're not Daedra related. It's just they're just pieces of armor, so I don't need to put those anything special. Now if they were actual Daedric artifacts, then I would need to get rid of them or put them in the sanctuary. I'm not keeping most of this crap, so most of this crap's gotta go. Don't worry, I won't make you watch all of that. I think that's all we really need to do. And then we'll get this thing started. So I'll go ahead and do some quick jumping, selling, get this done. Like I said, it's not too complex to get done. It's not really long, none of them are really long quests. It's just a matter of getting through them, especially if you're not picking everything up, which I did that last time, but I don't intend to do on this route. I just want to power through them and get them off my list. Generally, I like to keep a clean list when I'm playing. I think that's true for everybody. If you keep a clean list, you have less glitches. A lot of times I think when people say they have glitches, they got way too many things. Like I found with my collector. I've done that before, but his seems like I didn't. I think before I did actually do a lot of quests in between though. Okay. What you got for me to buy? What do I got to sell? Everything. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're going. I don't know if I've convinced you guys that playing as a vigilant is not a fun thing to do, but I think it's a pretty fun thing to do. I know some people are, oh, being good is like no fun. You're good, but you've got to also be realistic about the fun. You know, taking out a few Daedra cult people, that's pretty fun. That does that now. It's supposed to be when I get to 34th level. I know in my legendary version of the game, when I have the Oblivion quest line like that, it doesn't start. I mean, you get nothing before 34th level. Now, every time I bring a character past it, it does that shaking and the redness right before the gate would appear. But it's supposed to be 34th level, so that's just a little difference. I've noticed some differences between the first version I have in Legendary and the second version. I may post a little bit of that. I've got, I was in my Legendary the other day. Just an older laptop, so it's not as clear. I think it's, this is a lot sharper image. But we will see. And we're going from the beginning. Typically, this starts when you join actually, my crossbow is already. Took the wraith out. Read this book real quick. There we go, one stockpile. We need more than that though. Basically, I read a book which causes that quest to start, the Gauldur legend. but this is the first stage. Technically, sometimes you'll run into the second stage first. First stage is here, and then your second stage is actually when you go to Sarthal. Sometimes, though, if you read the book, it'll bring you here first. So a lot of people usually don't see it. I didn't see it the first time until I went to Sarthal first. At first I found it annoying, and then I found it intriguing, because the quest itself is not bad, and ultimately it does the thing that it's supposed to do. It eliminates influences, which this is still kind of, even though it's not a Daedric influence, it's still corruption of the land of Skyrim that I need to get rid of. That's kind of how I justify it. Not all these are directly impactful, like Blood on the Ice 2 Skyrim, but they're part of the overall kind of theme of the land that you're trying to cleanse. Feindal, stay back, man. You're just gonna get me killed. Yeah, watch Feindal. He'll step on the wrong things. All followers do it. It's not just him. All followers do it. They step on shit. There's a bunch of adventurers that came in here before us. And so that's what basically we gotta follow their path, the things that they did. And they've already gotten some things opened already. So we're just kind of following up on their previous endeavor. Where'd it go? More bolts equipped. Weird. Oh, well, it told me no bolts were equipped, and I had bolts. It should go right to them. Around, start cracking everybody in their skull. That's Feindal back there. He hung one in the freaking witch. Oh, that's funny. Feindal ran in to start blasting everybody. Get out of the fire thing now. This always falls like right away. All you have to do is just rise it up and go right through. the guy's body. There his body is. Okay. There's Dalen Baron. He got his thing. So we gotta read his notes. If you ever want to turn Fangdal into a wizard, give me some staffs, man. He will keep it jumping.
I'm right behind. You go on ahead.
I even stay back because there's a freaking, there's a trap right there. Actually, I'm not opening the lock, so. That's what I saved myself from. Because if I would have let Fangdal follow me, I would have been in freaking serious trouble. Got me hit right away. I didn't really remember that. I was just guessing, got lucky. I was thinking it was something of that variation. I can't remember exactly which, though. Let the rocks fall first, Fangdal. Let the rocks fall. Let the rocks work for us. my gosh, that's in here too? What the heck? That's another quest line that I didn't know it's in here. Something I did when I walked in that caused it to initiate the quest line. That's for it's for the it's like a necromancer quest line where the guy's trying to be a necromancer. You gotta track him down and go through a whole process of trying to stop him. It's actually a decent quest line. I liked it. It's got definitely the haunting feel. I definitely need to make sure it's on my list of things to do. But it's not canon. It's canon to the game. I mean, it's really actually well designed around the game. But so we got bird. It's canon to the game, but it's got the haunting feel that I look for with this game itself. But it's just it's not lengthy. It's just it was a little glitchy at the end, I think, as I remember it. I did that on my main channel already. So snake in the front. Bird, dolphin, snake. You gotta match up these sides. Get it to open. Oh, who is shooting at? That opens it up. Sorry, I try not to do that too quick, so I don't want to get you guys dizzy. I never get dizzy. Even with the air assault school had a pilot and the helicopter kept trying to say he was going to make us sick. I was like laughing at him. Dude, you can't make me sick. Never been sick. Dizziness doesn't hurt me. Back of the thing. Bird dragon. I must pick up something by accident. I need a bunch of cabbage to offset it. Whatever it was, I don't know what it was. So you're taking several things from him. And the black gall blade.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
Yeah, I picked up that wood sculpt thing. I should just drop that.
Lead on. Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Oh my gosh. I don't know why y'all think he looks cool in a circlet. He thinks he can't hurt himself with. Yeah, he can eat some of this stuff, but I don't think he will. Usually they don't eat food, even if you put it in their inventory. It'll make it easier to carry. I picked up that sword, which is the biggest thing. Let me run over here. Should be all of them, I think. The others are just kind of inconsequential. Mostly you just get his stuff. And this gives the advantage of doing this quest too. This is one of the shouts you get for it. Frost breath. I think I was mistaken. This might have to be a two-parter. But it's not too hard to get through, so. It just brings you right back out here right before you came in. And the one good thing, if I'm not mistaken. See, it says point you to Sarthal, but you can't get in Sarthal without going through the what's called first.
Cross the bridge at your own. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here, and if in the more important question is, why, perhaps, but what is it you expect to find with? It would seem that the college, not just anyone, is allowed. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I had to ask.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the fireball. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient. I look forward to it.
She asked for a fire bolt. My freaking what's called already at 100. It's like, okay, yeah, really.
No matter what. Well done, indeed. I think you'll be a
I did miss the first time.
Welcome, Hunter. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabel Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Now the one advantage is there's some things that are midden related in or Daedric related in the what's called that I need to get a hold of as well or eliminate. That's the advantage of going into the mage college. Yeah, I might have to make this a two-parter because and the more I think about it, there's more Daedric influence in the world of Skyrim than you would actually think just by looking at it. Looks pretty normal, and then all of a sudden you got dark and freaking what's called things going on. Okay, she didn't have to open anymore. Does she open no more? Yeah, she opened no more. Come on, go ahead and do it. I guess it's done now. She didn't open the thing. Okay. She was missing her duties.
I believe I've made myself rather clear. Welcome, another. Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The prominent feature here is all of the elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local norms. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Yeah, you're just required to do this walk around. There are some changes though. That's I didn't know about that one quest activating when I was inside there. It's got another activation point over by Markarth. It's just a
Our newest members are
ambush site on the road.
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on
That's usually where I've gone, but I haven't ran through all the quest lines since I have installed that mod, so it's basically the one where you can become a lich. Not basically, it is the one. Undeath is what it's called. That's the quest that just activated when I walked in that
Now I'll
room.
show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
These are dealing with Daedra
This
messages.
is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather.
See, this tells me about the midden and what's called, so the advantages that I now know about something that's going on here, so something that I might need to investigate. And then this one tells me about Mage Blight, which that's something that I need to figure out too, because I've got it. So I have to get rid of that, which is why I don't regenerate very fast on magic. My magic is slow right now. And what's called right now shows as the tainted well. Basically, I've got my magic regeneration is half. So now, no matter how high it is, it's in half. So what's the reason I'm a vigilant freaking spell bludgeon or spell mace build. Can't really call him a spell blade. Basically what I refer to him more as a priest build. As a vigilant, you're a mage, but you're also a priest of Stendar.
Geirmund is likely already addressing the new apprentice.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several of your
Welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that very well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. It's a chance to show you what we can do.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
You agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we start with war. wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward. We'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here you go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
It takes forever.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarsor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we...
That's the only way you can get into Sarthal is you've got to go through him and basically go through this portion of the Mage College to get in there.
His reputation in Skyrim is...
And it does lead you to some dark places like Folgunthur that needs to be taken out because that's just straight evil up in there. Especially you get to take out the collar. So there's advantages of going through the mage quest line because it's probably the closest to kind of like fighting against the darkness that you'll find.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
I gotta look into how to get rid of that. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out with dealing with Daedra is how to eliminate the Mage Bane effect. Tried cure disease, it didn't work. Nothing's worked so far. Glad I didn't hit the wrong dude.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wasteland.
We should at least make it through Sarthal though.
And here we all are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be close.
Yeah, so it's fairly, even if your mage vigilant build is necessary to open the mage quest line. Not only do they dress like you, pretty much, just makes sense in my mind.
Who knows what we might find in here?
I'm waiting. This is an exciting opportunity for us. To be able to study such a brilliant little... Well, are there any questions? Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding habits? Anything designed to keep people out.
Well, you what? You must be one of the... I've only looked through them. Try and be careful, all right? You don't want to damage. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
Now these enchanted rings are also technically unique items. Because there's no... you won't find them anywhere else in game, and there's only 3 of them. Just like the Sarthal necklace. And this one. I got this one. Oh, there it is. Right next to the wall.
See that? Some kind of puzzle. You and the wall.
I think that's why I was using an Orticon, so I don't kill Finged all the time. That's why I was using flames. That elemental blast or bolt will take out a follower if you don't watch it.
What in the world is this sealed off? What is this place?
This is why I said it's probably going to be a 2-parter, because this section right here doing Sarthal actually adds quite a bit because you got to wait.
Hold range and listen well. Know that you will set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed because the Sigdis Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
What just happened? I'm afraid I can you tell me more about what you saw. The Sigdis and Daedra. The Sigdis have... Perhaps we should take... Now, please do be careful. Who knows what they're going to find? They were... No one's... I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
You gotta watch it because Fingdal starts blowing up everything.
This is simply fascinating.
Now I got some room. Spell power's low. Grab up my shield. I haven't enchanted that yet. Oh shit. Fell. Crushing them. Big mace upside the head.
I've never seen anything like this. And but it ruins the ball. Why, look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine them. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours meant. It is truly dangerous. Careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
I know most of my shows you probably see where I conjure a lot of things. I don't know if you notice this is more of a destruction build. That he is more focused on blowing the crap out of everything if he can, or using his crossbow, or damaging foes. And crushing them with his mace. These one-armed ones kill me. Knock my bow out of my hand. Or my mace out of my hand. Back up. Where'd my mace go? That's not my mace. First one to knock my bow out, my mace out of my damn hand. That's not it. Oh, it's hanging there in the midair. Oh, they glitched my mace. Are you kidding me? Hey, dog, get out of the way. They glitched my damn mace. My mace is in damn midair. You gotta be kidding me. That's some bullshit right there. Let me try and dislodge it. Come over here. curse of Skyrim. Sometimes it will take things and put them where you can't get to them. And now my mace is gone. Okay, I'll use a sword for a minute until I find another mace. Actually, you know what? Let me look around the ground. Maybe it looks like it's in the air. Maybe it's someplace else. Actually, hold on. I'll do something. I'll do a trick here. Hold on 1 second. I just exited out of the game and then came back in, and my mace is back on the ground. They say if you got things that won't move, sometimes if you just go back to the title screen, it'll put it right back in the place it's supposed to be. So I got my base back. That did kind of irritate me. It's like, dude, I've been cracking people in the skull with this mace. You know, historically, the mace is the superior melee weapon because it was able to bash in armor back in the day. In fact, it was actually listed as the #1 thing during World War I and II as trench warfare. The trench club is what it was called. But it was the #1 kind of like thing to use if you're like caught in a fight. Because you crack somebody in the head, break arms, make people unable to effectively kind of like fight, disable them with a trench club. So the maces, the swords were generally like ceremonies. It's like not really something everybody carried like all the time. It's easier to get a club and beat somebody over the skull with it. There used to be a story of a samurai named Miyamoto Musashi, and he once had a duel that he was supposed to fight the following morning, but he got in the ship, in the boat that was supposed to take him over to the duel without a sword. And during the trip going across the water, he took an oar and chopped off one end of it, the flat end, and basically as the boat got close to shore, he jumped out, ran over and busted the guy in the head with the freaking oar end, and basically won the duel because the guy couldn't continue to fight. So it's like, okay, yeah, you're done, so you lose. It's kind of pretty funny when you really think about it. At one point he did use wooden swords, but the point of using wooden swords in an area where everybody has sharp swords is wood typically will catch him wood, or metal will catch him wood if it strikes it too hard. And basically you could grab somebody, snatch somebody's sword out of their hand by them hitting his sword and getting caught in the wood of it. Another legendary fighter, Jim Bowie, had the same thing with his knife, had a copper edge on the back. Copper is a soft metal. Somebody hits the back of his blade, he gets the chance to pull it out of their hand. That's one of them creepy ones. Yeah, he's only got like one arm and he's like swinging at you. When I added the monster mod, it added all kinds of different types of Draugr. It's not just the ones you see, the normal ones from the game. It adds in the other ones as well. Okay, I think we're getting to the end here. We're probably going to stop here soon because I'm almost to... I think I'll go ahead and stop here. That way when we finish the last one, we'll be able to go straight into the next, what's it called here? That one's good. You can see that's the answers like right behind it. And when you get up here, burn. First time I played Skyrim, it was very dark. I didn't lighten up the game. It was just very dark, and I couldn't see those. I was so confused. And finally, I saw them like way later. It's like, holy crap! There's the answer right there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop right here because I know the next one I face a pretty big guy, and then it takes a little bit to get back through. But we'll finish this. The Forbidden Legend. I think it does have a lot of dynamic effects that really impact the game. So that's what we're going through. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Please come back again, and we'll keep bringing the content. You guys have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You guys have a good day.